Here
Hey,
we go.
we are on. Yes. Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Long time no see, bro.
Yeah, man, it's been a whole like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a lie. We just seen each other. We were hanging out, um, playing some retro games, and we'll talk about that in the OC segment, OC news segment. And I posted a little quick short video on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it.
I just saw it just now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Instagram OC dudes. And it wasn't a huge or a big recording or nothing. It was just a quick kind of show a couple of the things that were around us, But all right, we'll get into that. You are my movie guy, obviously.
Yep.
So I got a little game for you, man.
All right. All right.
And I will be disappointed if you don't get all of these.
Oh, shoot. The pressure.
Oh man. And I look at these and I'm looking at them, so I go, yeah, duh. But I'm glad you don't give me the trivia, man, because I would be up here going, I wouldn't know what to answer because I think if I'm put on the spot, then I have trouble with it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's tougher, obviously,
Yeah. It's
you
tougher.
know? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tougher. But I'm looking at them like, yeah, that makes total sense. So, little intro music. Okay. This is the greatest sports movies of all time.
Oh, it's a good one.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
no, I don't think you need any hints of any kind at this point. I myself have not seen one or two. I don't remember on one of those. So probably two of these I haven't seen in this top 10 list. Okay. So this is the top
Okay.
10.
Okay.
So let's see what you got here.
Let's do it.
Go for it.
Oh, just name some movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Throw out some guesses. Top 10 greatest sports movies of all time.
Well, I know for me, what White Man Can't Jump.
Not even on the list, man.
Oh, that's disappointing. What a classic that is, man.
What
So
a
so
classic.
funny. Woody and Wesley, man. The chemistry, the comedy. It's
Come on.
okay.
It's
I'll
one of
go
my
with
favorites. It's one of
yeah.
my favorites, dude. I freaking love that movie. In fact, I'm gonna write it in at number 11 right now.
Should be
I
number
wonder where it
one.
came in. I wonder where it came in on the list. I didn't look into it, so I'm not really sure, but not top 10.
All right. I'm gonna go with Robert Redford, The Natural, baseball movie.
The Natural, not on the list, bro.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
Shoot!
we are starting off
That is
terribly.
not. Yeah, that's not. Okay.
Shouldn't have had all those beers.
Oh, I know that whole one beer got me.
How was it, by the way? Did you like that beer? Is it okay?
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. There's some pretty obvious ones.
Okay.
I know it's difficult. This is why I'm like, I would hate to be in the spot. I'd be like, wait.
What about Kevin Costner's Field of Dreams? Okay, there we go.
Field of Dreams came in at number 6.
Number 6. Okay.
Yeah, you still got 9 to go, dude.
Oh shoot, man. Shoot.
Man. There's some real obvious ones on this, man. I think I would have gotten a few, but I would have had trouble with some of the other ones just thinking about it.
Let's go with Major League.
Major League is nope.
No. Okay.
Major League, no, not on the list, but there are a couple baseball movies. I'll give you some tips here. There are there's like one that don't just think like baseball, football, basketball, But most of them, are that, but there's a couple that aren't. necessarily the top, sports.
Maybe The Miracle, hockey.
The Miracle. What? Where? What are these movies, dude?
Oh man, who came up with this list, man?
All right, I'm gonna give you a tip on one of them here, and I'll probably give it away. But kids, think of kids.
Bad News Bears.
I knew you were gonna say that. You're my movie guy, bro. Come on. The other one,
Oh, the other one.
Baseball Kids. Huge movie, man. Loved by literally everyone.
The Sandlot.
Sandlot came in at number 5.
You know, I didn't see that movie until I don't know, over 5 years ago, something like that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see it growing up. You know, I didn't see it.
Maybe you'd have had
Right,
well, I don't know. What did you think? What did you think of it?
Let me let my
Yeah, let
dog
him
in.
out.
So
Yeah.
let him in. Come on,
Oh,
bud. Yeah, he wants in.
what did you think of it? Because maybe it's a different thought now.
I liked it. It was funny. It had heart. It was yeah. I liked it. I can see why it was a classic. I think it holds up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think it's a great movie. And then, but I saw it, way back then, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a different feel, It's
Yeah.
a different feel
Yeah.
with that one. Yeah, I love that movie, man.
Yeah.
All right, think combat sports. You got a couple of them here.
Sports.
Yeah. Think
Let's see.
fighting.
Fighting.
People
Like,
right now are going crazy and going, "Come on,
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull." Came in at number 8. Raging Bull.
Okay.
You still got a couple more there.
Couple more there. Well, Rocky's up there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Rocky came in at number 1.
Those Creed movies are good too, man. Have you seen the Creed movies?
No, but I should. I will.
You should.
I will.
They're better than most of the Rocky, except for the first few Rocky movies. They're better than the later Rocky movies.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I'm gonna give you one because I think this one might be a little tough, but it came in at number 9. Moneyball.
Moneyball. Okay. Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw that. That's a good movie.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Moneyball, guys. If you haven't seen it, check it out. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, one more combat sport movie. Old school. And you got a couple others that are if I tell you what it is, I'll just tell you what it is. I'll give you the sport, golf.
Golf. I like
Don't say tin cup.
I like Tin Cup.
Don't say tin cup. It's not that one.
It's not that one.
No. That was a good one though.
That was a good one. Kevin Costner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot, what other golf movies are there?
I got you on this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack. Yeah.
Caddyshack.
that was another one I saw later, and I was like, yeah, this is okay. It's not like
Yeah.
I always hear what a comedy great it is. I'm like, it's okay.
I feel like you needed to have watched it back then as well, I think.
Probably.
It was great. It was so good back then. It was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Maybe it just doesn't hold up,
Maybe.
All right, Caddyshack came in at number 7, so you still have number 2, 3, 4, and 10. I'll tell you. Let's see here. 2 of these are football movies.
Okay, football. Let's see. Oh, what is one of them? The Al Pacino football movie? Uh,
Al Pacino movie?
yeah, Al Pacino, Oliver Stone,
Fuck, which
Jamie,
one's that one?
uh, Jamie, uh, Jamie Foxx. Um, can't
I'll tell you right
remember the
now.
name.
Remember the Titans
Remember the times are
is one of them. That one came in at number 2.
okay. Are they going like The Blind Side or something?
Not The Blind Side. No, number 3 is Rudy.
Rudy, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one. And then number 4 is a baseball movie. But if I tell you,
it's
if
the Tom Hanks,
oh,
Tom Hanks.
yes, sir, League of Their Own, man.
They give their own, yeah,
Great one.
yeah,
Freaking love that one, man. Absolutely love that movie.
yeah.
And you
There's
you
no
just had
crying
number
in
10.
baseball.
It's no crying in baseball. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell, Madonna are in that one. Number 10, Combat. It's something you love. You love it.
I love it.
To this day, you watch something associated with this, man.
The wrestler.
Oh man,
Oh,
Karate Kid
Karate Kid. All right, yeah.
came in at number 10.
Uh,
I don't know.
that's one of my favorites. I love the Karate Kid, but I don't think of it as a sport movie
I know.
necessarily.
I know. That's why I was like trying not to think of like baseball, football, basketball,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
No basketball movies.
It's a whack list, man. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, it's not the best list ever. I don't know what I mean, yeah, some of those I gotta agree with.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some good ones on that list, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Again, I'm looking at it, so I'm like, dude, it's easy. Come on. Hey, well, let's talk about what we did today,
Yeah.
what we got together.
Yeah, we went to the Mission Control bar and retro arcade in Santa Ana. For
OC News.
first time for me. You've been there before.
I
Uh,
have.
yeah, they got a pretty big selection of drinks, I think, for people who are into that. And yeah, they have some nice retro games, some pinball. Uh, yeah, we were playing the old school wrestling games, Marvel versus Capcom,
Mm-hmm.
Simpsons. Yeah,
Simpsons, some cool pinball
yeah,
games as well, like Jaws.
yeah.
And what was the alien one?
I don't remember the name.
Mars?
Oh yeah,
Attack
Mars.
on Mars or whatever it's called.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That one was pretty, you were killing it, man.
Yeah, man. I need to buy that game.
Yeah. I don't know how the hell you had like 6 billion points or something crazy. I've never seen that in my life.
Hey, hey, man. The man who saved pinball, his son, taught me.
Yeah. He did give you some good tips there. Yeah, I've been there several times actually, but I've never been during the day. It's usually at night, like on a Saturday night. So that it's a little bit more it's actually way more packed. There wasn't a ton of people in there. And so I showed you that one area where the dance floor would be, and that would normally be pretty packed. And there's a DJ there as well, playing music, and
Do they play 80s, like 80s music, or is it any kind of music?
it's any kind,
Okay.
but a lot they'll mix it in. But it's mostly like, I mean, it's mostly just stuff you could probably dance to because people are out there trying to dance. That they'll even mix in some Spanish songs that are big hits in the clubs because it gets people out there dancing. So it's mostly like dancey type music, and then when he tries to get crazy, the DJ he'll throw in some random stuff, including stuff from the '80s, and then everybody's into it,
Yeah.
and everybody sings along and all that. But everyone just then you want to go back to like let's get some dance music back in there. So you should come out one day and check it out, like at night.
Yeah, yeah. Even when they have one of those cover bands, I would check that out.
Yep, they do. That's right. They have some cover bands every now and then. So you didn't notice this because there wasn't a ton of people, but it's actually a gay bar, dude.
Was
Bet
that
you didn't
why
know that.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
If you
What?
would have looked around, there was a couple couples in there, man.
There was?
Yeah, of course there was. Yeah.
There was just a bunch of dudes playing video games, man.
Yeah. Those those aren't the only joysticks they're playing with, my dude.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but again, you wouldn't notice because nobody's in your face with it. Like everyone's just having a good time. Everybody's minding their own freaking business. And even when there's a ton of people, um, it's just a good time. That's all. It's good vibes. Playing video games. I'm doing my own thing, listening to the music, having a drink, dancing around a little bit, but mainly playing some games. And it's whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And it's not like we talked about when I went to that gay club that one time.
Mhm.
That is gay, bro. That thing was gay. You walk in there and you go, "Oh yeah, okay." This place is a little different because you get a lot of straight couples also.
Yeah.
You get a ton of that. So there's just guys, girls that want to go and play some video games, some shooter games, and dance and stuff like that. So there's a good mix of people. And in fact, we went with our buddy Duncan and some other guys went. One of God, what was that been in October? I think it might have been Duncan's birthday actually, and we went like Robert, who and a couple of the other guys went because we were at a bar up the street, and then we walked over there.
Mhm.
None of them noticed.
Yeah.
None of them, and it was packed, and there was plenty of them, dude. You just gotta look around and pay attention. And I turned to the guys. This is after like an hour in of being in there playing the games and walking around. I go, dude, you guys realize this is pretty gay? And they go, had no idea.
Yeah.
And I go,
Guy-
because who gives a shit? That's why.
Yeah. Guys don't notice these things.
Oh
You
man.
gotta spell it out for guys to like understand what's
Yeah.
going on. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty obvious. I thought it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, yeah, because today, like, I noticed a straight couple or two.
Yeah, there was
Like,
there was maybe, yeah, 3 or 4 in there for sure.
yeah, yeah, and I didn't see like guys having any type of affection with each other. That would have given it away for me. Like,
Yeah. Um
yeah,
Shit, dude. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah,
But yeah, definitely. Definitely. Two male couples were definitely in there. But like you
yeah,
said, they weren't overly affectionate, so, whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Um but
Even if they are, who cares? Who cares?
yeah, you're over here
Yeah,
playing pinball. You're not over there
yeah, yeah.
doing this move.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not staring at people. You're playing your games.
Yeah, exactly. So, um I don't know. We really enjoy the place, and then downstairs they have those tacos. They're pretty good. They have like it's three for, I think it's $11 or something like that. Comes with rice and beans. You could put your salsa on there, your onions, cilantro, whatever you want, and they're pretty damn good, man. They got burritos. There's pizzas down there. So
Wings,
it's
wings.
yeah, wings, yeah, and it's a cool spot. Then you can go right. You can literally walk up to another, I don't know, 4 or 5 other bars right in that area that you can go and hang out at, come back. So really cool spot, Mission Control.
Yeah. Plus, Frida Cinema is nearby. Independent movie theater shows really cool indie movies, classic movies. Yeah, have the
When's the
film
last time
threat.
you've been there?
The last film threat awards show. What was that? I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. I went there with my buddy Jess.
Oh, not that
We,
long ago.
yeah, yeah, it was a good time. Fun awards, and then every time after, Chris brings everyone to the bar, and you hang out, talk to filmmakers there, and it's fun.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, is that somebody that just anyone can go to,
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. Anyone can go. Anyone can buy tickets. I get in for free, because of Film Threat. But yeah, and I can bring them, a buddy or something. But yeah, like they charge a low cost. Like most award shows you can't get into, but you can actually buy tickets for this. Like 25
Okay.
bucks or something. I don't know.
And what's it called again?
It's called Award This, and
Award
I
this.
actually, yeah, and I actually help with the nominations because the writers get to pick movies that they've reviewed. Like we tell Chris and our editor Alan, like, oh, this movie should be nominated in this category. There's a bunch of different categories. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, it's cool to help in that process, and then go see the filmmakers who actually made these movies that we reviewed. So yeah.
Cool. Okay. What is it, like a couple hours or something?
Yeah, couple hours. There's some comedy. They throw in jokes in there, like other award shows. So some of them are lame and some of them are funny, but yeah, they don't stretch it out long like the Oscars or something. It's not stretched out like that. Um,
Okay.
yeah, and there was a comedian hosting it last time. Um, I forget her name, but she was good. She was good.
And how would somebody like me, for example, know about something like that? Because
Yeah,
I had no idea about it whatsoever.
yeah. Well, yeah, on social media, they put
Okay,
out, yeah, if you follow them, or check go to the award this website, uh you know
that makes sense. As long as you're following the right pages, you should be good to go on that.
yeah, follow award this on social media. Yeah, you'll know.
Okay. So yeah, overall experience then pretty good. Mission Control, Santa Ana. It's in Santa Ana.
Yeah, fun time. The only thing I will say this, the only sorry, the only
Too
thing
gay.
no, that was
Uh,
fun. uh so, like, a couple times, some of the buttons on a couple of machines would not work for me, man.
right.
I'm
I
just
whooped your
matching.
ass, man.
Oh man, just mashing this button and it does nothing. In the shooting game too, we played the Alien shooting game. I'm jamming the reload button, nothing's happening. They gotta fix that, man. They gotta fix it.
I think that's pretty normal when it comes to arcades, right? Remember
Yeah,
over the
yeah,
years going to arcades, there was always some buttons that didn't work on some machines.
yeah.
Yeah.
Buy a replacement, man. They got replacements for that stuff.
Yep, yeah, true. Um, I mean, whatever excuse you want to use is fine.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I was still best at pinball. That's all that matters.
You did get, yeah, you did get me on that pinball game, but I don't know, it cheated me, but that's fine. We won't talk about that. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Let's, all right, let's get into some shows, man. You got a show or a movie? What the hell
I
was that? Hold on. All right, Batman,
oh yeah, Batman. I remember that.
Batman. Yep. All
West.
right, what do you got? What do you got, man?
I I saw the new movie Mad Max Furiosa.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So if you enjoy the Mad Max movies, you enjoyed Fury Road. This think I think you'll like this one. It's the same kind of style. There's less action, more. It's a prequel to the last movie. Um, so it's telling how Furiosa became what she is in Fury Road when she's fully grown as Charlize Theron. Anna Taylor Joy plays her in this one, and Chris Hemsworth is the villain here, and he's fun to watch as a villain here. He gets to
Really?
be very nasty, very just a despicable villain who will do all kinds of vile things out in that wasteland that everyone lives in. So that I think that's the funnest part of the movie. But I, honestly, I'm not a huge Mad Max fan. Like I've seen people praising Fury Road as this masterpiece. I'm like, I enjoyed it, but it's not. I don't think it's you know the
A
thing to end all.
masterpiece.
Yeah, masterpiece to end all cinema or something. But and this new one was fine. It wasn't like I didn't think it was amazing. I didn't. It wasn't bad either. But it's like it's okay. It's okay.
Let me ask you something about prequels.
Yeah.
Should you watch it first? Would it make more sense to go that route and then go back to the older one?
Yeah, yeah, I would do that because it's an evolution of the character. So you see what she went through to become that character. Yeah, so it makes sense to watch the prequel first. And that's the annoying thing about the prequel. It's like, well, she can't die. She's in the next one, you know.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you feel that way in general when it comes to prequels? Like if you hadn't seen a certain series and you want to go back and check it out, should you watch it in that way? Star Wars, for example.
Star
That's
Wars,
a
I
good one,
wouldn't.
right? No,
Star Wars, I'd watch it in the original order,
just how it went.
just how it went. Yeah,
Okay. Is there a
yeah.
reason for that, or is
Uh,
some movies you may want to watch the prequel first, but
it's
some no?
yeah, yeah. I think some no. I think Star Wars because the original trilogy to me is so much better. So you're gonna get invested in that way. If you watch the prequels first, it's like these movies aren't great. Why am I gonna keep watching this kind of thing? Like,
Okay,
um,
I
yeah,
get that.
eh,
I get that.
yeah, and you don't honestly you don't need those movies to make sense you know of everything in the other ones. They stand alone without those prequels. It was just a way. Okay, let's make more money. It's,
Hmm. Hmm.
I think in that case, when it's not essential like that, it really doesn't matter the order. But uh, if it,
Well, the holiday special was an essential.
oh yeah, yeah, that's
We talked to
well,
Steve about that
it's,
last week or last
yeah.
time.
Well, Steve's documentary is essential. That's essential viewing because that's comedy gold right there. The actual holiday special, if you try to watch it, it's very hard to watch. Very
Yeah, I
hard.
think I
Yeah.
asked you if you've seen it. You
Yeah,
said no, right?
I tried. I got through some of it. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Where'd you find it? How were you able to
YouTube,
watch this?
YouTube.
Oh, they just have it up there.
Yeah, it's up on YouTube.
Oh, damn. Okay, but um the one Steve did is not
No,
on YouTube.
that one has been airing on the Vice channel. It premiered on the Vice channel on for May the
Prime as
4th,
well.
Star Wars Day. Uh, yeah, and it's on VOD. You can buy it or rent it on
Yeah,
on
you can
VOD.
rent it on these other. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That was good, man. I really enjoyed it. I was telling Steve that you know, not being a Star Wars fan, I was really able to enjoy that documentary. I thought it was great. I didn't read the book, but I watched the documentary and it was awesome. I don't think you have to be a big Star Wars fan to enjoy it for what it was. And man, that thing was weird. There was some weird stuff in that thing, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got Grandpa Wookie, you know. Oh man, he's having an orgasm while watching VR. Di- Diane Carroll, the '70s superstar singer, he's watching her and she's like, "Ooh, baby," and he's like,
It
you
was
like, and it's
it's
just
so
such fun.
strange.
It's so strange. It's such funny commentary because you hear the guy say like, "Who wants to watch their grandpa masturbate? Who wants to watch their grandpa watch porn?" Nobody wants to see
Oh
that,
man,
and
that was a
it's on a family show. It's,
yeah, exactly. What was it? CBS, I think, if I remember correctly. It
I
aired
think
on
so. I think
yeah
so.
CBS in like
Yeah,
November of '78,
78. Yeah, yeah,
and it was just terrible.
yeah, yeah. You got a weird Jefferson Starship part where they have that band there and they're on it just because of their name because it sounds like it should be like some space. And they don't even have their lead singer. Their lead singer was in rehab or something, so they have another guy in the band singing like this weird song, and you got Wookiees for the first, I don't know, almost 10 minutes, like just grunting at the start of this show, going, "Ugh," yeah. You don't know what the heck is going on because
Oh man, well,
there's
if you're
no,
interested in that, we you got to watch the last two episodes. Actually, it's a two-parter, and listen to Steve talk about some of this stuff and give you some insight. And we ask him who was ultimately, yeah, the one that said, yeah, this should be a thing. And I don't know how that got through so many people. Maybe I don't know how many people were involved, but how does that get through all these people and then it gets aired?
yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he
Especially the
mentioned,
VR porn. See.
yeah, he mentioned someone whose job was supposed to be out to watch out for that stuff, and she was kind of passing the buck, saying, like that was terrible.
Yeah.
How'd that get through? But she let it through, like,
Yeah, and then like he says, the worst part is that now they complain about it and how terrible or this sucks or whatnot. Well, then you should have stepped up and said something back then. Then
yeah,
if, you just
yeah,
let it be. It's so strange, man. But
yeah,
yeah, that's what makes it so damn cool. And and people, I asked on Instagram. I said I put up a poll and said, if are you a true fan? Because if you are, then you know about this special. And I think it was like 70 something percent of people said they had no idea that there was a holiday special out at some point.
really, wow,
Yeah.
and it's much more known today than it was before the internet, man, because
Mhm.
it became a popular kind of thing to for Star Wars nerds to talk about the special, and then they were hard to get before YouTube. You had to actually get a bootleg copy at a convention. That was the only way to watch before YouTube. Uh, so Weird
Wow.
Al in one of his songs, he talks about it like he puts a line in his song about getting a bootleg copy of the holiday special. Like how like amazing that was for nerds.
Yeah. They all you yeah. They talk about it how the first time they seen it, and it must have been just a crazy time, man. Just
Yeah.
just to watch Star Wars for the first time in a theater must have been pretty insane as well, since there
Yeah.
wasn't much to do back then.
Ye Yeah, so what's holding you back from seeing Star Wars?
If I got to that point where Steve was gonna ask me, I was ready for it because when I told him I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
I've only seen like two of them, and I saw one when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and the only thing I don't know is if it was the very first one or the second one. and I feel like it's probably the second one. Is that
The
Empire?
Empire, yeah,
Okay, I
is the
think
second one.
that might be the one that I saw, but I don't know. I'd have to go back and look and see if I can get an idea which one I saw. And I remember enjoying the hell out of it, man. I really enjoyed it. I remember that as a kid, and I even got my mom to buy me the damn bed sheets for my bed. I could still see the damn bed sheets, dude, all nice and blue and colorful and stars and all this crap and the logo on the. I still remember them perfectly. I freaking loved them, and then just for whatever reason, I never went back to it. And 2 years later, when they started popping up again,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember watching one, and I couldn't tell you what the hell was going on or what happened. I don't, it was just random that for whatever reason I watched this one. I couldn't even tell you which one it was. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, 20 years ago or something, 15, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And so I would do it, but I hear so many things about a few of them that are just terrible that I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Some are hard to watch, but they all have great, amazing effects. And I mean, I would say if anything, just watch the original trilogy, and you don't really
Mm.
need to see anything else. If you're still interested, go watch all the other ones. But yeah, just the first three are enough to see.
I would be down for that. I would. Then, dude, it's just there's no time. It's the
Yeah,
problem. It's like, oh, well, you got a little bit of time, and you just kind of want to watch a show that you've been watching, or a movie you think you might like, and it's like I still want to go back and watch Wick.
Wait, you've never seen John Wick?
I've not seen
Oh,
one of them, dude.
wow. Yeah.
See, and I want to. I really bad. I really want to watch those movies.
Movie, we gotta do movie nights at my house, man. I'll put that big that big inflatable projector outside. we'll get the
You got a movie
popcorn.
theater?
Yeah, I got a movie theater outside, man.
You got beers?
Now you bring the beers.
Okay, I'll bring the
I'll
beer.
have
Okay.
beers.
All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, we could do that. That'd be cool because I definitely need to do that and get, like I said, just kind of put some time aside to watch some of those. And my coworker, my buddy at work, Kevin, he's always telling me, um, we both do. I go, hey, have you seen this? He's all no, and I'm like, man, you got to see this. And we just do that back and forth thing. And he's got some also that he's like, man, why haven't you seen this movie? And I go, I don't know, I don't know, man. It just never.
Yeah,
It's just, for whatever reason, it never came up. Just like the Wick movies.
yeah.
Oh, another one. I'll give you another one I've never seen.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what that's 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 the normal reaction I get. I'm like, I don't watch those movies. I watch Borat, bro, and Beavis and Butthead. But no, I would love to see those. I feel like I seen a Mission Impossible at some point, man. But again, if I did, I don't remember, and I couldn't tell you which one.
Yeah.
So I would just watch them all. It's a must, I think. I don't, especially Wick. I think I would really like to see that because I hear a lot of good things about it.
Oh, amazing. It changed action. Changed action. And the first one, it's a lot about his dog too. So
Yes.
you'd like that, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. Dude. So I haven't even told you about my show that I've
Yeah.
been watching here.
What is it?
All right. So it's Conan Without Borders.
Oh, okay. I watched that.
Oh, I know you did.
Yeah.
You love this guy, so I knew you. I figured you'd seen it.
Yeah.
Man, it's so good. He's just so good at everything he does.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it got the COVID shutdown. I started like in the 2015 or 16 or something like that, and then I guess it didn't continue because of COVID. But yeah, it's real cool. So he goes, just man, he goes all over the world, and the ones that I've seen are Ghana, Australia, Greenland, Berlin, and think that's it. But he's been to Japan and Mexico and Italy, Israel, all over the place.
Oh, so you haven't seen the new ones yet, have you?
No, because I just started.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to watch the new ones yet.
Mm,
Yeah, it has a slightly different name, I believe.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, okay. I did see that, so I'll get there eventually. I've been I mean, I just started and I kind of flew through those first like 5 episodes because they're so damn funny, man.
they are. I need to go back and rewatch those because I remember loving those when they came out, and yeah, they're just so funny, man. That's when Conan's at his best, when he's in another country and he's just improvising, just
Hmm.
riffing with people, and just being a jackass. And
Sem- Semi disrespectful, maybe, like
yeah,
because
yeah,
he's in their country and
yeah,
like sometimes he'll put on like their traditional like fit, and but he's just kind of like being a jackass, like you said, and you go, man, I don't know. And then you see some of the people's faces, and some of them think it's funny, and some of them just give him the stare down, like, no, that's not cool, man, not
yeah,
cool. There was one guy. It was I think I want to say it was Ghana, and he the guy starts pointing out his freckles on his hand,
yeah.
because Conan, and he goes, oh, this is no, this is not normal. You look sick, and he's like, what? No, he's like, I'm fine. What do you mean? He's like, no, this not normal. This is, you're sick. And he's like, well, okay, well, what about my face? You think am I good looking guy? Will I do okay in Ghana? And he's like, so if it was very handsome to to just ugly, where am I? In the middle, like somewhere here. And the guy grabs his hand and he goes, somewhere here. But they're so I don't know what's the word. He's not even trying to be funny, the other guy, because he's not laughing. He's just like, no, dude, like you're not
Yeah,
very good looking.
yeah, yeah. They're just honest and
Very straightforward, man.
straightforward. Yeah,
And of course, Conan's gonna like run with that,
yeah, yeah.
and he's gonna hit you with a couple quick ones, and oh man, it's
Uh,
just good, man. Good stuff.
yeah, Conan. That's what I love about him. He's so quick witted. He can come right back. To
He's quick with
anything.
that tongue, man.
Yeah,
He's got something to say, which is great. That's one of my favorite type of like, I don't know if it's a form of comedy, but just
it
someone
is.
who who's just funny and can come back with something like that. I love that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, and he's also great at the self-deprecating kind of humor too. He's great at making fun of
Exactly.
himself and laughing at himself. That's and you gotta love that. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself.
So yeah, my girlfriend watched like she always does. She'll watch a couple episodes here and there of whatever I'm watching, and she thinks it's funny, but she doesn't really stick with it. Like I think it's just a little too out there for her sometimes
Yeah,
because of the shit that you're saying,
yeah.
and so we're watching one, and he goes, and he's learning like a traditional dance.
Mhm.
And then he goes, but what if I do it this way? And he starts doing all these stupid dances,
Yeah, yeah,
And, and they're like, no. And she's like, why? She's like, man, he's just so damn goofy. Like, what's wrong with this guy?
yeah,
And I go, he is probably like the freest.
yeah,
He's so free because he doesn't give a shit what you have to say about him. Where I go, maybe you and I, we won't even try a certain type of dance because we're like, oh no, like, what if we get made fun of, or what if I just suck, or and it's like
yeah.
that's not even a thought in his mind. I don't
Well,
know. I find that very cool.
he's great at making people feel that way because if you listen to him on like Howard Stern or yeah, he was great on the Hot Ones too. But he's very he's very conscious of how people perceive him, and he really, like a lot of comedians, he craves that attention. You know,
Hmm.
and Howard said that Conan was his best interview ever, which
Oh,
is
really?
pretty high praise. Yeah, because Howard's interviewed everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, he's dude, he's great. I love how free he is, and you want to say, I don't care what people think, but I don't know, man. It's tough to be to be out there like he is. That's tough to
Yeah.
do.
Well, he knows what works. You know, he's
That
not
too, yeah.
afraid to try things to see what works. You know, he started out doing improv comedy with Lisa Kudrow. They were in an improv class before anyone knew who those two were, and they were dating each other too.
Mm.
Uh, yeah.
Oh,
So
damn. Okay, I did not know that.
yeah, yeah,
A lot of these guys come from improv. It seems like
yeah,
improv class, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could be like that free, or at least to some extent, and it's like no, a little more reserved. Like nah, I'm not gonna go and make a fool out of myself.
well,
So
I think me and my wife get along so well because we can be, you know, stupid and silly with each other, and we can make each other laugh and feel comfortable doing stuff like that. You know.
I I hope that's most couples.
Yeah,
I hope that's the
absolutely.
case. I hope that's what it is. That's the same with us, and
Mhm.
that's why I think that's why initially when we first met, it worked for me because I was like, oh, I could say something super stupid and she's gonna laugh.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, we're good then because I like saying stupid things, so I think it'll work.
yeah, yeah. Very.
If that wasn't there initially, then that initial spark or connection, whatever, probably wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I could see that being very important because you do say a lot of stupid things.
I do, I do sometimes. And so yeah, if I gotta and so yeah, if that's the case and she's gonna laugh at it, then we're good to go. We're good to go.
Yeah,
Which means that she's not taking shit too serious, and
yeah,
that's a good thing because you don't want to take stuff too serious sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
Um. Oh yeah, I just want to mention my trip to DreamWorks Studios this this past week. I
Okay.
got to go there for a presentation of animated movie called the Wild Robot, and it was just really cool. I can't talk about the movie yet because there's an embargo until June
Mm.
11th, I believe, to talk about the actual movie. But the experience was amazing, man, because I had never been to DreamWorks Studios. It's you know, you walk in and there's Shrek right there. There's the Kung Fu Panda right there.
Oh, so it was a Shrek movie. Okay.
No, at the studio, man, there's these
Okay.
giant life-size, sculptures of these guys, and then you walk around and there's so many trees and waterfalls and just a beautiful area, man. Just man, it must be amazing to work in that kind of environment. It's just like you walk around and
You want to tell us what the movie was?
no, I'm not going to tell you the movie. Good, good,
Okay.
good. But no, uh, but the star and the director were there. The star Lupita Nyong'o, who's been in Star Wars, been
Mm.
in Black Panther. She's won an Oscar for 12 Years a Slave. Uh,
Oh
it,
man, what a crazy movie.
you saw
That
that one?
movie's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw that. That's a tough one.
yeah. But she's an amazing actress, man. And let me tell you, listening to her talk, very fascinating stuff, man. Because she had a talk with the director, and she would say very interesting things like she's deeply empathetic. She feels things very deeply, and that it's great for her acting. You know, it really helps her for that. But in real life, she said it just. it doesn't work because she's always being hurt by things. She's like, why can't people just mean what they say? And I found that very interesting. Just opening up and being real like that, that's a struggle for her,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Very cool,
and
man.
and one other thing she also said, that she makes an effort to not just be nice. She doesn't want to just be nice. She wants to be kind. So that, I think that's very cool. We need more people like that. And when I met her and talked to her briefly, she was a very kind person. So
Yeah. Okay. That's cool, man. You had a good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that movie again?
The Wild Robot. It's based on a children's book.
Oh, okay. This the one you couldn't talk about?
Well, I can't talk about the movie yet.
Okay.
I'll write an article on June 11th when I'm allowed to.
All right then. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. You want to get out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. We'll go back to the video game place and see if we can find some joysticks out there, man.
That's all you, brother.
Come on. All right. Peace.
All right, peace.